Hello. So I'm out today. No estoy en escuela. I'm going to read to you the information. You can read along with me. I'm going to highlight important information in the article. You can highlight along with me. And then we will talk about the questions and activities you need to do. Ready? So, la información es sobre volcanes. Escucha en inglés, por favor. Volcanoes are such fascinating natural landmarks. Do you ever look at pictures of these giant mountains and wonder how they are formed? A volcano is a mountain that opens downward to a pool of molten rock which sits below the surface of the earth. When the pressure builds up over time, gases and rock shoot up through this opening at the top of the mountain. They spill over or fill the air with lava. Eruptions can look different, and a lot of things can happen. Hot ash can flow out, and lava can flow down on the side of the mountain. There can be mudslides or floods. Eruptions can also cause tsunamis, flash flooding, earthquakes, and rock falls. So, everything I highlighted are the other things that can happen when a volcano explodes. So, cuando el volcán se explotar, hay muchas cosas que pueden ocurrir that can happen. So, durante la explosión, durante la erupción, hot ash and lava. Otras cosas, mudslides, floods, tsunamis, flash flooding, earthquakes, and rock falls. The next section, how are they formed, right? How are they formed? ¿Cómo se forman los volcanes? Volcanoes are formed when magma from within the earth, magma from within the earth's upper mantle works its way up through the surface. Volcanoes are formed when magma que están en el manto se mueve arriba y están en la superficie de la tierra. Once it hits the surface, it erupts to form lava flows and ash deposits. It keeps getting bigger over time. Next, why do they erupt? ¿Qué significa why? ¿Por qué? Why do they erupt? The Earth's crust is made up of plates, not like dinner plates, placas tectónicas, more like giant puzzle pieces that form Earth's surface. These plates sometimes move. When they move against each other, it makes friction. Friction causes volcanoes to form near the edges of the plates as they rub against each other while moving and when they separate. Types of volcanoes. ¿Cuántos tipos de volcanes? 3 tipos de volcanes. There are active volcanoes, dormant volcanoes, and extinct volcanoes. Active, dormant, extinct. Active volcanoes are those that have erupted within the last 10,000 years. These types of volcanoes could erupt at any time. Dormant volcanoes are active volcanoes. Dormant volcanoes are active volcanoes that are less likely to erupt, but still potentially could. Y la última, extinct volcanoes have not erupted in the last 10,000 years and are not expected to erupt. So hay 3 tipos de volcanes. Volcanes que son activos, volcanoes that are active, volcanoes that are dormant, and volcanoes that are extinct. 3 types of volcanoes. What was the biggest volcano eruption? Erupción más grande. The biggest eruption known in history. The biggest eruption in known history was the Mount Tambora volcano eruption in Indonesia in 1815. It claimed 120,000 lives. 120,000 personas se murió. And sent volcanic ash 40 kilometers into the sky. Una erupción más grande. Ok. Después, necesitas pintar, elegir sus colores, cualquiera. En el dibujo hay lava, a spill, la corteza de la tierra y magma. ¿Recuerdas? Lava y magma son igual. La diferencia es en el lugar, que dónde está. Lava en la superficie, magma abajo. So, usa el mismo color para lava y magma porque son igual. Un está en la superficie, el otro está abajo. When you are finished coloring, tienes preguntas. Leer la pregunta. Volcanoes are formed when. Busca en la información. Tienes información acá. Volcanoes are formed when. Leer otra vez y poner la respuesta en la línea. Volcanoes are formed when. La segunda. What are the 3 types of volcanoes? Hay 3 tipos de volcanes. Otra vez, tiene la información en la primera página. Right? Hay 3 tipos de volcanes. Leer y escribir las respuestas en la línea. 2 páginas más. ¿Una pruebecita? No, it's not a quiz. Solo preguntas del volcanes. La información Para las preguntas, están en la primera página. Leer otra vez. Palabras en las preguntas que es tan importante. What was the largest volcano eruption? So, buscar para las palabras en la primera página. Largest volcano eruption. La segunda. What other things can happen when a volcano explodes? Cuando hay una erupción, otras cosas se pueden ocurrir, right? Otras cosas. So, what other things can happen? La primera página tiene la información. Explain the word erupt. ¿Qué significa erupt? Usas palabras en inglés, por favor. Aquí, explica. What does it mean if a volcano is extinct? An extinct volcano. Continuar con la respuesta. Otra vez, what does it mean if a volcano is active? An active volcano. Continuar con la respuesta. What does it mean if a volcano is dormant? A dormant volcano. Continuar con la respuesta. Usa la información en la primera página. La última cosa que necesitas hacer, ¿verdadero o falso? ¿Cuántos? Hay 9. Hay 9 frases, hay 9 oraciones en las cajas. Opciones. Pueden cortar o pueden escribir. O, uno más, poner números. 1, 2, 3. Why am I saying in Spanish? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? Si quieres escribir las frases, está bien. Si no quieres escribir, no tienes tijeras o no pueden cortar. So, pueden escribir las frases o leer la frase. Busca otra vez en la primera página. Right? La información está aquí que necesitas para responder. La información está en la primera página. Leer. The biggest eruption was in Indonesia. True or false? ¿Verdadero o falso? Busca para la frase. The biggest eruption. ¿Dónde está la información? The biggest eruption in known history was the Mount Tambora volcano eruption in Indonesia. The biggest eruption was in Indonesia. Es verdad. Número 1. The biggest eruption was in Indonesia. Y continuar. They are formed when lava starts shooting out of the ground. Buscar para las palabras importantes. They are formed. Oh, las palabras importantes, lo siento. They are formed. There we go. The biggest eruption was in Australia. They are formed when there is friction between the two plates. Oh, I skipped it, sorry. All volcanoes erupt. All volcanoes. The Earth's plates are like puzzle pieces. Volcanoes can be active, dormant, or extinct. Active volcanoes are ones that have erupted in the last 10,000 years. Volcanoes can cause lightning storms. Necesitas escribir las nuevas frases en las cajas. Si la frase está verdadero, escribir aquí. Si está falso, poner aquí. I will see you next week. Try your best. And thank you.